Hey, what's up guys? It's Mark here, and today we're going to be doing a review of the Belkin Wemo light switch. Now, this is a product you can get on Amazon, and if you want to check out the link in the description, I'll have it there so you can buy it if you're looking to get this product. So, opening up the package here, what you're going to see inside is you get this little cardboard box. If you just lift that off, you're going to see the light switch here. And with the light switch comes the four little wire connectors, so you can attach the wires together. Obviously, you get the main light switch here. And this light switch comes with four wires on the back. So you have two wires which are used for the switch itself, and then you have the neutral and the ground switch. So we're going to have to do a little bit of electrical work in this video, but don't worry, I'll show you how to do all that kind of stuff. You're also going to get this plate here to put over the light switch. And so these are the tools we're going to need. We're going to need a screwdriver. We're going to need a little smaller one as well as some pliers and some wire cutters. So I'm going to take a look at this light switch. This is the one I have right here. And when I flip this switch, it actually turns on my back porch light, which you're going to see. And so the idea is we just want to take out this switch and replace it with the Belkin Wemo switch. That way we can use it as a smart device. And one thing I would recommend is turning off the power before you do this. Now, I did not do that. It's up to your discretion, so be smart. If you get shocked, I have gotten shocked by a light switch before. It's honestly not too bad, but anyways, we're going to start off by taking off this front plate here, and then we get to the electrical wiring itself. So again, we're just going to be unscrewing these things here. And another thing to keep in mind with this light switch is that, when you access it on your app and take it on your phone, you can turn it on and off really easily. You can also set a timer. And so this is a really cool smart device, especially if you have, other smart things in your home. You'd want to consider getting this. Now, I'm going to be unscrewing these side bolts, and these are what keep the wires that are in there right now connected. So you have to unscrew those to loosen it up and be able to take them out. So you just undo the top one and the bottom one. Then I'm going to pull out my pliers here and take off the one that's looped around the actual bolt. And so this is a little bit tricky. Again, as long as you have some good pliers, you're not going to have too big of a problem. And then I had got this little pokey stick here, and I used that to undo there's a little slits on the back, and those are what contain the other two wires. So perfect, we got it off, everything's good. Now we have to figure out how to connect these wires to the ones that are already existing in the wall. So I'm just going to snap off these wires right here because they're way too long for fitting into that little socket there. Another thing to keep in mind is that I think this is 2.5 inches, the device itself, so you're going to need a pretty thick back plate. If it's a very some switches aren't going to be that thick, and so make sure your wall socket is thick enough before you try to plug it in there. So taking a look at the sheet here, it's just reading the instructions. Basically, you want to straighten out any of the wires that aren't already straight. And once we have straight wires, it's simple as finding the right connection and stringing those two together. So you take those little wire socket connectors and then you just screw them on like that. It's pretty plain and simple. Do that with every single one of them. I actually messed this up here. The white switch is supposed to go to the ground, or no, that's the neutral switch, and it goes to a different plug in the back. So but anyways, once you have that connected in there, you can turn on the switch real simply, put everything back in there, and then it's just a matter of screwing the actual device into the wall one last time. And so that's what I'm doing right here. And you can see once the light is connected, there's actually going to be a little power circle that comes on, and that's how you know that the switch has power. So then we just put on the base plate, everything's all connected, good to go. So now for the technical part, we're going to pull out our phone and look up the Wemo app on the App Store. So it's really simple to spell, W-E-M-O, and this is the Belkin Wemo Lite app. So I'm going to download it here, and then we're going to take a look at it. So once we open up this app here, it's going to ask to access your home data. I just said okay. Then you're going to click on Add a Wemo device, and then we're going to scroll down to the light switch. You want to select which version you have. I have the one at the bottom there, and then it's going to run you through the instructions, which is basically what we already just did to install the light switch. So we're good to go there. Next, you're going to open up your settings and look for the Wemo light in your Wi-Fi. And if it's not popping up, you probably did something wrong with the wiring on the back, or you have to reset the device. So just keep that in mind. But once you have the Wi-Fi connected, you're going to go back into the app, and then it's going to run you through the setup instructions to get you all the way set up here. So you just want to give your light a name. If you have multiple of these switches, you could name your lights like living room, dining room, kitchen, that sort of thing. Then it's going to ask for your email address to sign up for their profile, and then you just want to select your Wi-Fi network, type in the password like you normally would do. Wait a little bit longer. It's going to ask you for notifications, and then once you get through that setup page, you now have access to the light switch. So you'll notice that when you hit the power button, it actually works on the light switch. So it turns off my porch light here, and that's pretty much everything. So thank you guys all for watching, and I hope this video is helpful, and have a great day. See ya.